So, hope you're having a great new year so far. I mean, we're about 2 weeks in, and I sincerely hope you had a wonderful 2023. And we're probably far enough in the new year that you're not even thinking about it anymore. But, well, I'm going to put you back into thinking about the new year. I'm going to share my top accomplishments with you from 2023. And the other thing I'm going to do is share some of my biggest goals for 2024. Once again, I am Brian Briscoe. This is the Dire and Apartment Investor podcast sponsored by the Tribe of Titans multifamily educational community. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'm actually wearing my branded shirt today. Don't wait to buy apartments and wait. So one thing I like to do at the end of each year is sit back and reflect on the things that I've accomplished in the last year. And I find that focusing on the positive, it puts me in a state where it's much easier to plan to do big things in 2024. Now, this really has a similar effect to expressing gratitude. I mean, when you start listing what you're grateful for and you realize that you end up becoming grateful for more and more things. All right. Similarly, along the same lines, if you start listing all of your accomplishments, you put yourself in a mindset where you're confident and you can achieve anything, which is the best mindset to be in when setting goals and planning for the future. So here are my 10 biggest accomplishments of 2023. Okay, number 1, celebrated my 25th anniversary with my wife. Number 2, I saw my oldest daughter graduate with a nursing degree from the University of Utah. Number 3, I took my 2 youngest kids to the climbing gym often enough for them to each climb a vertical mile, and I belayed every single inch of that. Number 4, I spoke at 4 different multifamily conferences. 5, I started a new investment company, Streamline Capital Group, in March, brought on 2 team members to focus on acquisitions in the greater Salt Lake City area. Okay, number 6, well, this new company, Streamline Capital, closed on its first apartment investment opportunity in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's the Eleanor Rigby Apartments in downtown Salt Lake, and we assumed a 3.1% loan to be able to do that. Number 7, I partnered with other investors on the purchase of 8 additional properties, totaling over 400 units in Colorado, Texas, Ohio, North Carolina, and Oklahoma. And I may have missed a state. Number 8, hired a community manager and added a ton of content in the multifamily educational community, the Tribe of Titans. Okay, we started doing weekly live streams and we brought in some experts to start doing weekly live streams for us, like an attorney, a lending specialist. We're going to bring in some mindset gurus and all kinds of different people to make that community even better than it already is. Number 9, I started a coaching program. It's something I wanted to do for a long time. And so, I use the content from the Tribe of Titans as the base of the coaching program, and I'm bringing in individual coaching clients. All right, we do twice weekly group calls, and there's some really amazing people in that group. Now, shameless plug, if you think 2024 is going to be a good year for you to jump into coaching and jump into apartment investing and you need coaching, all right, let's go. Contact me, okay? Best way to do it, email me, brian@streamlinecapitalgroup.com. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. That's super simple. I always put my LinkedIn profile in the show notes. Just tap that LinkedIn profile, send me a message, and say, hey, I'm interested in coaching. All right. And number 10, I sponsored the local symphony, Idaho Falls Symphony. So Streamline Capital Group is a sponsor of the Idaho Falls Symphony. All right. So honestly, I think, later on, I'm going to look back at 2023 as a rather pivotal year in my life and business for many reasons. Like I said, I started 2 companies this year, and each company has unlimited potential. Now, it is a significant risk. I've put a lot of money towards both of those ventures, but I think it's going to yield amazing rewards for everybody involved. All right. Second, I took what many people thought was a horrible year to invest, and I found a way to keep adding to my real estate portfolio. Now, even though interest rates were relatively high, we were able to assume several existing loans and lock in much lower interest rates on these investment properties, giving us the advantage of 2023 pricing with fixed rate debt from 2020 and 2021. All right. So when I say don't wait to buy real estate and wait, it is really something that I live by and not just a nifty catchphrase that incidentally I stole from some random dead guy that said it over 100 years ago. All right. Now, What do I expect to see in 2024? Well, that's coming up. What are my big goals for 2024? Well, number one, Streamline Capital is going to close on another 4 different properties in the Salt Lake. The goal is 1 property per quarter. And, I want to make that coaching program much better, much stronger than it is right now, bring in more clients. And we are going to introduce a group coaching tier inside that where, if you don't want the full coaching, if you want just the group experience without the individual coaching, it'll be a little bit more affordable. So once again, if you're interested in that coaching, reach out to me. LinkedIn is definitely the best place to do it. Okay. It's where everybody can find me, guaranteed. All right. So that's it. You got my top 10 accomplishments for 23. You got my top 2 goals for 2024. I'm going to add a 3rd goal on there. This is not on my script today. Add the 3rd goal on there. What is this is more of a personal goal. I'm going to do a 200 plus mile ultra bike ride in September of 2024. It's called Lotoja, which is Logan to Jackson. And anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time on my bike. All right. So that's it for today. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time.